John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the hill, the big righty, Yuri Perez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Trent Grisham, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That's down and in. Swing and a miss. And that's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So up next, Jason Dominguez. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Backed off the plate that time. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad job. Those small moments can be costly.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
On the ground, could be two. Here's Edwards for one. On the first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Stanton now. Another solid power season. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's
One
way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound now, number 31. What do you got on him, Chris?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. Up the middle, Volpe. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now it's going to be Agustin Ramirez. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Edwards gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Heriberto Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
And that misses.
Outside.
And now 3-1. Popped up, middle of the diamond. McMahon. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Ago.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Otto Lopez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
The 1-1 is fouled off. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is left. In the dirt, blocked. In the air, left side. And it drops in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So digging in, Dane Myers. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next pitch is outside. That's a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one almost got him. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. No outs, runner on second.
Ball two.
Ricky Holiday, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boog. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Throw to second, save. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
The third baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike one. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings and chases a low one there. Up with it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Ricky Holiday with the call.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. That one not close, and that's ball one. That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1-1 now. Here's a high chopper. Volpe throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seven, the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman. That one's in there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Javier.
2 down, base is empty. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Javier Sinoja. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And
Ball
downstairs.
1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Miami, here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Singing when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Perez back to work. Fastball is outside. This one in the air. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the batting order turns over. And the batter now, Trent Grisham. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Marcy sizing this one up. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason.
And now the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Hit in the air, left field. Sinoja makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. The Yanks lead 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
The second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Trying to bunt his way on, and that goes foul. Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Great effort out there as he tries to reach and haul this one in, but just can't extend far enough. I think it started with a bad read off the bat, which led to a bad jump, bad angle, and that cost him right there. Extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ball one there.
1-1.
And there's a foul ball. Breaking ball misses down and away. Runner at second, nobody out. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Out to short. Over to Goldie. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Now batting, first baseman, Heriberto.
And now the first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Move to second. Edwards back in on a dive. Edwards leads off second with one gone in the inning. Foul ball there. Caught him looking for the K.
Just locked him up right there for the second out,
No,
and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Otto Lopez now at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Pickoff move to second. Edwards back on a dive. That one fouled off. Two outs. Lifted in the air, right field. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Marlins leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping in the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The Fish up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off. He was late. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and we are starting over. It's 1-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Fly to left his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Headed towards the corner. Sanoha on the run towards the line. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Dane Myers. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Stowers. That catches the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1 down, base is empty. Right down to shoot, and the count is 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch. Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Wagaman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Miami down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That clips the zone, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stowers makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Austin
Here's
Wells.
the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. First time up was a pop out.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2 strikes.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Hernandez takes it himself. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Grisham.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. And there's a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Two down, nobody on. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Stowers makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. And we're back. John
Leading up
Sciambi with
for
my
the
buddy
Marlins,
Chris
the
Singleton.
left
And set
fielder,
to get us started.
Javier
Bottom 5. Javier Sanoja.
Sanoja.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Sanoja, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next
One
one
ball,
in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
And that one
2-2,
missing low. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what,
The
pitcher and
center
catcher on the same
fielder,
page right now.
number 3, Jacob.
And up next for Miami,
Marcy.
Jacob Marcy. Struck out swinging his first time. That's a little bit low. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Just
that's the ball.
missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Hey.
Short hop liner handled it short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2
The batter,
quick
number
outs.
9, second baseman, Xavier.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 outs. Tapped softly on the ground. Chisholm gets it to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still tied 1-1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Perez back to work. Tap foul at the plate. That misses.
1 ball, 1
And
strike.
the count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Cade Gibson getting ready to go. Junk also getting ready. And a ground ball to first. Takes it himself. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 in this one. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And a foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Counts full, 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Cal Quantrill will take over here.
Coming on to face the righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. And his numbers in those matchups are very good.
Go ahead run on base. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner. Bellinger dives back. Two outs. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Goldie in the box now, takes strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Line drive. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw in.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swung on, belted. Sanoha going back. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. First
Ball,
pitch
that's low.
misses. Quattro back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That's too low. And it's 2-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 4-1. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter now, Agustin Ramirez.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Movement in the bullpen. Brent Hedrick appears to be getting loose. Loisica getting cranked up as well. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Heriberto Hernandez.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. That one missed. Next offering is fouled back. Yankees up by 3. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
The batter, number 6.
Otto Lopez.
Shortstop,
getting ready to
Otto
hit.
Lopez.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Hernandez over at first with 1 away. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Bounced up the middle. Over to Goldie. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Dane Myers.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Dane Myers. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And foul ball.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
66.
Number 66. He's been so good against lefties. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
No
The
ball,
pitch
2
started
strikes.
in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially
Ball
for a
1.
left-handed hitter to track.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. 2-2 the count.
Next offering is down low. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of
center fielder,
pitches
number
and
12,
ends up drawing the
Trent
walk. Very gritty.
Grisham.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical
Ball
in a
1
bat
down.
like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one to
Nope,
first,
that's foul.
but that rolls foul. The 0-2. Out towards right center field. Marcy on his way over. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. On the corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away. And that one
Ball,
missing
that's inside.
inside, a sharp slider. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Bellinger up to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the inside corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one ripped. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees 4 and the Marlins 1.
Now pitching for New
We're
York,
back in a new pitcher here to start the
number
bottom of the
97.
seventh. Brent Hedrick.
Brent
He last pitched 2 days
Hedrick.
ago. So digging in,
Leading up
Kyle
for the
Stowers.
Marlins, the right fielder.
The Marlins
Kyle
in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Stowers.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on
Now
the
batting,
baseball that's
the
just coming in to let them know
Eric
what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Eric Wagaman, the next up for the Marlins. Fouled off down the right side. The Fish trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Next
One
offering
ball, one strike.
upstairs. And there's a ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Here's the left fielder, Javier Sinoja. 1 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Oh, that
just
took care.
misses.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. One left for Miami, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Marlins,
and a new arm on the mound to start
number
the eighth.
37,
Anthony Bender.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Giancarlo
Leading off
Stanton
with
to the
Yankees,
plate now.
the left fielder,
0 for 3 with 3
Giancarlo
strikeouts.
Stanton.
Outside
ball.
low, and that is
1-0.
ball one. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. One up, one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Misses off the plate. 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Calvin Fauché getting loose out there. Gibson getting loose as well. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. And another ball. That's ball 4, trying another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Chisholm at first, one gone. Up and in, 2-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
outside.
Ball outside. Throw, safe. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Myers pulls that one down, 2 away down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
New
new
York
pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the
Leading
ball
up
in the yard
for the
so far
Marlins,
this season.
the
So
second baseman,
we'll see if that factors in.
Edwards.
Edwards stands in now and watches strike one.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2. Ripped towards third. McMahon fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Loaisiga, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. And that drops in for a strike. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Now, Heriberto Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Loaisiga fires off the mark there, and that's ball three. That clips the corner. On the ground, and that's just foul. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Swing and a chopper out to short. Volpe tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Cade Gibson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Leading off, Austin Wells.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Valente Beozo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And another ball.
2 balls, No strike. Ball, that's out.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one's gone. And they add a run. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Just missed.
Always exciting.
From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Miami Marlins.
Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Yuri Perez. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Home run number 20 on the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And now Jason Dominguez. That's inside. Ball one. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing, and he went. Good, now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And here comes Bellinger. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. And a curve is down and in.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
He gets there with the slide. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. This team can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with the bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of pitchers squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
And it's even up. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound in this one, number 31.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Laser could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit, Agustin Ramirez. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Man at second. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit. That misses. Ball 1. Edwards, the runner at second with 1 away. Fought off foul. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
We got a full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
2 on, 1 out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Otto Lopez.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's the third baseman, Dane Myers.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Right through there for a strike. Not close with that one, and it's 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one smacked out to left center, and it's into the gap, and it gets by him. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they take a 2-run lead.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
1 out, runner at second. Stowers now at the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out and a runner at second. And that's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball is outside. Left field. Stanton sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Eric.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Eric Wagaman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Dominguez on the move. He's got it, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Fouled off left side. In the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. Gone way up into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. It's 3-2.
Well, baseball gave us Jazz, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. gives baseballs to lucky fans with home runs like that. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Goldschmidt. Fly ball to right. Stowers coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Perez, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Outside. 2-1. And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Curveball drops in there.
Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him swinging.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball 1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Now a check on him at second, back safely. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul.
Nope, that's inside.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
Now batting,
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins.
Ramirez.
He was a strikeout victim his first time. Popped up. Goldie has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Heriberto
And a
Hernandez.
dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. The walk and a run scored his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Inside. And now 2-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, 2 outs. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And he pumps it a strike. 2 on, 2 outs. Off the plate, and a count even 1-1. Hard hit left side. On to Jazz. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Miami, here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Sliced hard but foul. Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 2. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now the third baseman, Dane Myers.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
He swings and fouls one off. To third, McMahon. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle
Stowers will hit next. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but
Now
certainly got
batting,
away
the
with the location
designated
there.
hitter.
You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the
Quarterback.
count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Wagaman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's
I got a ball,
outside.
1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, they just threw that
One ball,
fastball by him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Grisham sprinting for this one. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here at Lone
Leading
Depot
off for the
Park.
Yankees,
And
the
up to the
designated
plate
hitter,
comes Cody Bellinger. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the
1-0.
sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. Yeah, that's fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not
Up next
walking
is
anyone. I mean,
the left
this
fielder,
guy's just going
John
right
Moreno.
after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Stanton batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible.
I
Keep
got
the
1 ball,
momentum
1
going.
strike.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a
Two balls,
curve misses
2 strikes.
outside. Good eye in that spot. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the
batting,
sort of
the
pitch you're
second
hoping
baseman,
for, a bit of a
Chad
mistake,
Chisholm
and
Jr.
I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Chisholm in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
1-1.
Next offering way off the plate. That one
2
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. And there's a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but
Got him looking for the K, and he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Yanks held in check. Still down by a count of 4-2. Bottom four, and
Lead
now
off
for the
for the
Marlins,
Marlins,
Javier
the left
Sanoja.
fielder, Javier Sanoja.
First
Ball,
pitch
inside.
misses.
You know, these Marlins did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Ball 3.
And that misses. And
Three
now
balls,
3
one
balls
strike.
and a strike. On the ground, right side. He steps on
He's
the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 3, Jacob Marcy.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy, doubled his first time. That one
Ball,
missing
that's
inside.
inside.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Now 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the
Second
lineup.
baseman,
Xavier Edwards
Xavier
digs in now.
Edwards.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they go quietly there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
Top
the
5,
first
John
baseman,
Sciambi with
Paul
Chris Singleton.
Goldschmidt.
And leading it off, Paul Goldschmidt. Perez back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. And that drops in for a strike.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That just misses 2-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Off the mark there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And next for New York, Ryan McMahon. Caught looking his first time up. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. The Marlins leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And the 0-2. Stays alive. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And that one is lifted in the air. Stowers. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Way high there.
No,
and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Will Warren, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Bird, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Just
That's
off the inside edge. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 31 gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Yankees, Will Warren.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. A walk, and he's also singled. Left field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 5-2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lopez, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
So up next, Dane Myers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Kyle Stowers.
And now, Kyle Stowers. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. A little bit low.
Nope, that's down.
And that's ball 2. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Lopez over at second, 1 down.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Now batting, the
Eric
designated hitter,
Wagaman
Eric
now at the plate. Both 2
Wagaman.
in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses in. Throw to third.
He's
Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Top 6. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer,
Now
and he
back,
hit the ball
the
on
center
the screws.
fielder,
Trent Grisham will hit
Grisham.
next. Grisham having a lot more success on the road this season.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that is out of play. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that's a little bit high. And it's 1-2.
1 ball,
That's
2
a
strikes.
really
Down.
good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he chases that one. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day.
Now batting,
Next to
right
hit,
fielder,
Jason Dominguez.
Dominguez.
That one pushed to the left and foul.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The other way. Here's Edwards for one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Marlins 6 and the Yankees 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the Marlins DH, Eric Wagaman.
Wagaman.
That's to third. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Javier Sanoja.
And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Check swing, went around, strike one. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Fly ball down the line. Snags it for the second out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Marcy in the box again, takes a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. Liner, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Two outs. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Marcy around third. He'll score.
Back-to-back base hits. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick back through the zone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Down the right field line and a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Will Warren won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
David Bednar comes on now.
51.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. And another ball. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Check swing, called strike. Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now at the plate, Otto Lopez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
First and second, 2 down. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That misses off the outside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the Yankees 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 66.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Ball inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
1 down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled away. And they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Chisholm at the plate now. That's ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 down, nobody on. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch, and he just misses. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that one a little below the knees. 2-0. There's a strike. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Yanks strand a pair, and it's still 8-2. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games. Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Kyle Stowers digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3. I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, boob. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eric Wagaman.
2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Eric Wagaman. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got 1 ball, 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air, left field. Stanton on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. We go to the 8th at the plate. Anthony Volpe. First offering, and it just misses. Slice down the right side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 8-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Number 66 done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
so the Marlins go with a new arm, Anthony Bender.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
The center fielder, number 12.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. Not even close there. Ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. Activity in the bullpen. Cal Quantrill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Fauché also throwing. That one missed. Now 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. On the ground, a second. Might be 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Clips the outside corner, and that is strike 1. Next offering is outside. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-4 score. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
41.
bottom of the 8th, Tim Hill.
And he's been really
Hill.
shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And here is
Leading off
Javier
for the
Sanoja.
Marlins, the left fielder,
Hill,
Javier.
35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Popped up. Wells. Nabs it, and there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit
center
right down the
fielder,
heart of the plate.
Jacob
Had pretty good timing on it. Just got
Marcy.
underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Digging in, Jacob Marcy. First pitch just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ripped right center field. That's bad. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year. It's 9-4.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
One down. Now it's going to be Xavier Edwards. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Outside with a breaking ball.
That's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. This one high in the air to left center. Stanton makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Agustin.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Agustin Ramirez. Ripped on a line. Dominguez makes the grab, and that is that. Marlins add another with the solo shot. Last chance coming up here for the Yankees. Back here in Miami, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Bender back to work. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. Swings through the sweeper.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Bender throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, out 3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 3.
Goldschmidt.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at first, 1 away. And the next pitch is way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Chopped left side. Myers. Here's Edwards for 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
9-4.